Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. It's day 3977, and you might have noticed that recently I've been using a webcam and had a new setup and everything, but I can't quite get to it today. Literally. Well, physically, because, there's my wife is using the office, and I only have one of those. Anyways. What else are we going to do? Okay. Let's get to it. Shield needs to be welcoming someone else in, or I don't know, holding him back from us. What would Shield do with him? I don't know, probably throw him in lockup forever, right? Or until he breaks out. Day 3 warm-up. We got 5 nodes to go through. 2 of them are very Thanosable. One of them's just for funsies. The other 2 are the real meat and potatoes here. Let's get through these very, very Thanosable ones. I'm going to keep using that verb forever and ever. Well, until we get a better version of Thanos. I don't know, right here? Make him a Thunderbolt. There you go. God, man, that'd be scary. Kilgrave as a Thunderbolt? Ooh. I mean, you can get away with a whole lot. Loner it up. I don't need to use a 2/3/2 Kilgrave, and the loner will do just fine. I think I remember before. Which one was it? I think it was Wolverine we had to go for. I remember making this mistake before. Does not play well with others. No, he plays very well with others, like too well with them. The problem is no one else likes how he plays. Can see the other people into Thunderbolts be like, nah, dude, no. I don't trust you with me. No. Okay, we got past the 2 easy ones. Let's go to it. I probably should have hit Blade as well. It's the lower health. It's the lower health for me. Like, I basically am always, like, counting on, like, out of these 3, that Wolverine has, like, just a hair over 6,000 health, while the other 2 have, like, over 7,000. So I'm like, let me get Wolverine. If I just get 2 nice match 4s, we're done with the game. And, it doesn't always work that way. Thank you, General Akbar. Okay, here we go. We got Peggy, Deadpool, and Agent Venom. Let's set this up for those who don't know, which you should by now. But Peggy Carter comes in with her yellow passive saying, hey, if you try to hit me, or actually, if you try to cast any power, forget hit me, if you try to cast any power, and I got over 30% health, it's going to cost you 4 more AP. That's just how it is. She's also got a pretty strong red that ignores protects. She's got a blue that stuns everyone who isn't her target on the enemy team. She's got a really good kit. That passive is a big detriment to us, but Deadpool is there to protect her. His black passive says if you hit any one of his friends for like 1,600 damage on this fight or more, he'll make a 1-turn countdown that does like 3,300 damage, something like that. The rest of his kit is just a big red damager / healer, and a purple that makes some not so nice countdowns. Finally, there's Agent Venom, who really doesn't have any passive goodness to lend to this team, but he has a very cheap black nuke for like 5 AP, and a yellow that can make his whole team invisible, except for himself. That makes that very dangerous, because Deadpool and Peggy are pretty good together. That said, he does have a passive when he hit like 15 AP in one color, but it usually doesn't get to that. They're computers. They spend AP really fast. If they were to get that much AP, they'd have to be like green or something. So, anyways, in order of preference, I'd always say you attack Deadpool first on this one, just so that way you don't have any sort of like counterattacks coming back at you later. Then Peggy to get rid of that annoying passive. Then finally Venom. We got Power Man to use on this one. We got Purple Man. I just put that together. We got Man and Man. Purple Man, Power Man. Should we put Spider-Man there just to complete the mans? Probably not. Someone to take advantage. We used a couple of interesting ones last time. Peggy worked really good with this team last time just because of her passive plus 4 AP worked really good with Purple Man's plus 3 AP thing. So enemies couldn't fire things for like 7 AP. Kind of ridiculous. We could go with someone to help us produce AP. In the fact that Peggy is making it require more. We could use someone to help us make more AP. That's not a bad idea. We could use, and it's a passive thing too, so you know, it's not like we have to spend anything to do it. It's just a passive generator. I kind of want to use Deathlock almost just to... Wait, what does Purple Man count as? Give me a second here. Villain, enhanced tree level. Dang it. Okay, yeah, Deathlock wouldn't help as much as I want him to. Sigh. So probably like Melinda May or Valkyrie to help make more AP to get over that hump. I think that might be a good way to go. What's that? You tried Cloak and Dagger to feed Black at work, but not really. I could see that. I can see what you're saying. Like, it's too slow or unreliable. It doesn't have all that punch and panache that you want it to have right off the rip. I think Melinda May might be my choice. Valkyrie's pretty fun. Yeah. I'm looking and looking and looking. I'm not seeing anything else that's shouting out to me like that. So let me find Miss Melinda. She's in this list somewhere. There she is, right? Yeah. There's that yellow passive, shield training. Whenever an ally takes at least 10% of total health, their ally is granted a burst of health. That's okay. But once per turn, if an ally would deal at least 8% of the enemy's total health in damage, that ally gains 3 AP in their strongest color. It's possible that we could get... It has to be... 8% of their total health. That actually... I don't know how easy that is to perform with this. We have Purple Man, and we have Power Man. And Power Man does not have cheap abilities, and Purple Man's not really slugging it out anytime soon. This might not work as well as I wanted to. The more I think about it, the more that might not work. Right, exactly. Maybe that's not what I want. Well, shoot. You're gonna think this is funny. I'm looking at Ironmonger. Hydra Stomper. I'm sorry, Ironmonger. Gee. It just reminds me, if you look at him, it reminds me of him. It's Engine of War. Make a match with a Hydra Stomper, right? And you destroy 2 friendly and enemy AP in that color, and create a 2-turn countdown that gives you 6 AP in that color. And if the match is made against a villain, you get to generate 8. So I could do that against... I don't think there's a villain on that team, so never mind. But still. He has to tank. It's true. I might be able to make that work, though. Let's see. Pocket Radio. There's another green for 247 and red for 247. That'll help him with some of the colors. Green and red. Maybe he got blue and yellow. I don't know. Let's see. Well, he doesn't have yellow, but he has red now. 138 blue. Yeah, that's worse over here. So he'd have green and red, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Makes a non-2 match each turn. Destroy 2 friendly enemy AP in that color. 2-turn tile that drains 6 AP in that color. Okay. I mean, it's only going to grant me green and red, so maybe that's not so good of a deal. Well, then again, maybe a stomp. Like, what if I make enough to make stomps really good? That might not be bad either, though. What if I make the stomp really good? What if I get rid of front line? Yeah, let's do that. Upgrade this, get rid of front line. We can give it a try. Maybe this will have some sort of punch to it. Let's give us a little bit of boost to AP. Make sure that green comes off quicker. And we want Purple Man to work. So let's go. I could have put on more supports. I'm trying just to get into it. A little less stall, a little more action. And we got greens to go, so let's start off with Deadpool. Oh, I almost matched that green going up, and then I saw the match 5 of blue just sitting there. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, watch me as I fail at this. Let's go... what? This one? Let's do that one. Okay, we got some green we got coming in here. Then we can get this to get purple AP. Or match away that green one just randomly. That's cool. How about this green one? Because I said I want green AP, sir. Oh, of course you get a match 5 randomly from that. There we go. See, now we got enough to control. Let's get rid of her for a little bit. That'll be nice. We can go back to Deadpool here. What? Get some red? Let's get some red. Oh, wow, that was a lot of control tokens gone. You shouldn't do that, sir. Not really nice of you. Maybe some more red. We got, Power Man will like this if we can get enough of it. Should I fire off the black? Probably while I get the chance, right? Is that a control tile? That is. Let's match that one to get more purple. There we go. We got the red up. 17k damage or 27 damage if there's no enemy strike protector or attack tiles on the board. There isn't. Bam. Deadpool's gone. Let's work on Peggy now. I gotta admit, this is honestly working pretty decently. Let's go down here. You ever see the day? You ever thought you see the day that Hydra Stomper come in handy? I mean, this has happened more than a few times on this channel, and I'm never mad at it. I'm always just like, look at him come through. Like this guy's like got a chip on his shoulder, and he's gonna prove it that he's useful. It's happened a couple times so far. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna fortify some tiles. That sounds fun. There we go. And we're going to do this manifold manipulation dealy. Let's get some more green out here on the board. And we can do this again. Let's just get... well, you know, it's a lot of damage we could do to him. I feel like that's more worth it right now. Yeah, I'd rather do the 27 instead of 9k to her. Take that green. Now we got enough to stomp. Here we go. Nice. So we might get some extra. What is this one? That's a manifold, and that's an enthralled mob. So let's do this to get some more stomps falling down, right? None fell down? Wow. This is why you got to have cool plans, because you can't rely on luck all the time. Angels weeping. Nice. Take this blue into green into... Yeah, I like how blue, like... Power Man is making the blue matches even though Purple Man is right there. Like, hello. It's kind of like one of my colors. Just maybe. What has he got on him to make it it's letting blue be his? It just is. 186. Why? He doesn't even have a support on. Oh, that's right. Purple Man's passive, right? Doesn't he have one like this? Increase purple, blue, and black match strength of his teammates up to 135% of his own. If he would be damaged, redirected to an ally move. That's right. So his purple passive is making Luke Cage be the purple tank. I mean, the blue tank. That's crazy. Had to think about that for a minute. Like, why would Luke be doing that? There we go. Hydra Stomper helped a lot. We generated a ton of extra AP where we wouldn't have had it before. That's a new term. And yeah, that was actually super helpful, especially in the face of Peggy doing all the Peggy-ish things she does. The fact that Hydra Stomper was producing purple and green and red AP and letting our teammates just kind of go crazy with it. That was fun. Right, that's the fun part. I mean, that's the weird part, right, John? Like, it keeps that extra purple passive of Purple Man's, keeps him from going up front because his teammates are tanking, but he has a passive anyways that wouldn't let him go up front because, you know, he says so. It's kind of weird. It's like a twofold security system for himself. Oh, anyway, here we go. Thing, Mordo, Star-Lord. For this one, Thing has a passive on yellow that states that what if any of his allies are less health than him and get tagged for 16,000 or more damage in a single, belt and suspender. If he gets tagged for 16,000 or more in a single hit and they got less health than him, he jumps to the front, produces 3 fat projectiles, and then takes a hit himself. Star-Lord's got a yellow passive. It says, hey, if the enemy casts an active power, he's going to make a 2-turn yellow countdown that says, all my allies' red, blue, green, and yellow powers are 2 AP less. And when those countdowns go away, each of those countdowns give him 2 random AP. Finally, Mordo doesn't have a passive. He just has a really good set of damage powers. A black, which is probably the least threatening one, makes some black charges. But blue will blow you out of the water, like 69k or something like that. The purple is pretty damaging, but really relies on you having a high amount of AP in a single color. It basically punishes you for hoarding AP. All the while, you still got the other things to worry about too. Thing has a red nuke that stands for 2 turns. He's got a green board shake that does a ton of damage. Star-Lord don't have to worry about his stuff as much, but they are somewhat damaging and annoying. Just, if I had to tell you how to go about this, I'd say target Star-Lord first, but if you have any big old 16k hit or higher, switch to Thing, let him feel it. Keep working on Star-Lord so you can get him out of there. The fact that he makes blues cheaper is the reason why Mordo loves him, and Thing as well. Mordo you save for last because he doesn't have any passives to annoy you with. Mordo has a big stick. It's true. He does. There's probably some jokes in there, but I'm just going to let it lie there. We get to use Electro for this one again. Last time we used Yelena because Purple Man says, hey, all the enemy powers cost 3 more, and Yelena punishes them for having 9 or more AP in a color. And that's a really fun tactic to use, but you know me, I can't repeat strategies. I'm just not allowed to. Something in my credo, I don't know what it is. We have to do something to either deplete AP, stun consistently, or just high damage output. Now, Electro only has... She has this nuke, and it's okay, but it's dependent on the amount of team-up tiles on the board, and that's what makes it actually not good. These other powers are more useful, but they're definitely more. She's more of a defensive supporting character. Purple Man probably is going to do a little more damage this time because the new guy always gets buffed a lot in this fight, but still, I only see 480 damage for each purple tile on the board. That seems a little weak. Enthralled Masses might be really good, but it's only a level 3 one. It'd be better if it was higher up. Something to do with probably either feeding AP or depleting AP, something like that. I'm sorry, what was that one with Yelena without using the purple stun? Weird. That is pretty good though. The Riri fight, not this one. Yeah, but that Riri fight, Yelena was definitely killer on that. I know we've always liked her in the past on this channel, but she came through in spades on that last one. Let's see, if we're going to do something to stun, deny AP, something to keep them busy, we got to think about someone that would fit this team. I almost kind of want to king him away, but that's not the same. That's like a one-man army. That's not really a team building strategy here. Who can deny AP? I mean, obviously Chasm can, but that's, again, a one-man army. We don't really need to go that route. He's no fair king. It's right. Trying to figure if null would be fun at all. I'm looking at the fact that he makes these strike tiles, right? He makes strike tiles like every turn. What was it? That does some damage, and that's cool and all, but creates a tile, creates attack tiles, 4 more friendly special tiles on a board. Wait, deals attack tiles. Creates 2 5-turn countdown tiles that create 3 red strength attack tiles. Where's the strike thing? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. There it is. I missed it. Create a 3-turn counter, creates a friendly strike tile each turn. I'm only thinking about it because if that strike tile could be like used towards Kilgrave's buffs, you know, his constant little hits he throws out there, it'd be kind of fun. I don't know if it's actually adequate though. Actually, I know it's not adequate. The more I think about it, the more it's just not good. Kingpin would be good at depleting AP, and he has defensive things built in. Kingpin's allies take 35% less match damage. 50% I could pump it up to. Yeah, Null should be better than he is. You're right. I could like reduce my green and put the black up there. 50% less match damage. That's pretty cool. It's only match damage, but still. Destroy AP in the pool, and then choose a friendly tile. Give it to him. 5 drain of 5 AP in your strongest color from the enemy. Okay. It only works on 1 AP color. 5 AP in your strongest color, so that's not going to work. Opponent's largest. It's not bad. I would need a way to make black more often. You know? I don't know if there's a way to make black more often with this team. And that's probably the biggest downfall of that. Okay. I probably should just make a choice and roll with it then. This ain't working as much as I want it to. Gargantos could potentially, just with the all invisibility shtick. Ooh, feeding AP. Wait a minute, hold up. Vulture feeds AP. Feeds it decently well too. Using Stark's stealth tech in his suit, returns from being airborne. He goes invisible for a turn, then generates 3 yellow, 2 red, and 2 black. This would only when he returns from being airborne, though. He also steals AP from the enemy team, prioritizing blue and green. So this would get him blue and green. He could use actually both Electro and Purple Man could use the blue and the green. This might be good right here. That's blue and that's green. The yellow is no one's gonna use the. Oh no. Electro could use the yellow. No one's using the red though. That's it. That would be the bad part. Is no one's using the red, and what's his face? Mordo could punish us for that. I'm sorry. What was that? Purple overlap. Ruby would help him yesterday, 2 days ago. This is true. This might be. I think this might be good. Ability destroys up to 4 enemy AP from among yellow, red, and black. So wait, this destroys enemy AP as well? Hold up. I think that's what's going to happen here. 2-turn, hostile skies. So if I take this and upgrade it, move the blue down. Okay, so now this green for 7 destroys up to 7 enemy AP from yellow, red, and black. Those are colors that they use. Well, not yellow so much, but the red and the black, right? Dealing 25% increased damage for each AP destroyed. That's not bad. If I want to use that, I could also use it on volts, bolts, and jolts for electro. This purple is going to generate me yellow, red, and black, which is pretty good for the yellow and black portion. Also stealing blue and green from them. I'm harming 2 different AP sets from them. The only thing I'm not really getting consistently is purple, but hopefully I can just match that up. I feel like I got something here. It's a potential. Yeah. Anything else I should put on this guy? Probably not. Maybe. Sometimes. What if we put Atlantis on him? Get that green up there faster. That could be fun. Why do I have this on you, ma'am? What are you doing here? Create an attack tile, match damage increase, health, chance to gain 3 black. Is that really it? Did I need that black? I mean, I guess it's okay. I think I'd rather swap this out for Quantum Realm. I have it on my actual purple man, but I'd rather have that because if I can get that purple to start, we can start controlling someone, which is kind of a big deal. Okay, let's go. Come on, purple. Hey, got the purple. Okay, so who do we redirect it on? I guess Star-Lord. That way I can cast things quicker, right? And plus, he won't make the countdown, so I kind of have to do it to Star-Lord. Okay. All right. Hold up. Okay, just want to make sure this is the right purple man, not like my crappy 232 covered one. That's not gonna do 16k. I was like looking at that match, like, is that gonna do 16k? I don't want to make Thing mad already. Enemy abilities are reduced by 1 level to a minimum of 1. When an enthralled mob repeater is destroyed, to reduce all enthralled mob. That's kind of a good idea. I think this might be a good idea. I know it's not as strong as like this right off the rip, but I think this is like damage over time, and we kind of want that. I'm thinking I'll take the blue, or do I take the green now? Let's take the green now, because then I can cast a green ability. What's this? 5 random tiles, destroy 7 ABP from yellow, red, and black. Do they have 7? They don't have 7 yet. I'm going to wait for them to get the full 7. I feel like that's more important. You want to get the full, most bang for your buck, right? I'm going to need purple, though, to re-control Star-Lord really soon. So I think I have to do this. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I also need to get Vulture in the air so he could do what I actually want him to do. Put this over here. That's an enthralled mob. I think I have to get rid of some of my enthralled mobs, which sucks, but I need that purple AP like now. Wait. 7 yellow, red, and black. I think I'm going to cast this now. That way Star-Lord can't get mad at me. Deals damage to enemy team. Shows 5 random tiles. I think I need to put Thing with this too, because it'll probably trigger that passive. Wow. It did a lot of damage. And it didn't quite hit the 16k mark, but still, it was good. Stealth Hunter. Yes. Steals 3 AP for an enemy team. Prioritize blue and green and go airborne. So it's I'm fighting over which character is going to get it, but this would steal. Yeah. That's kind of nice right now. Well, I I gotta get rid of Star-Lord so he doesn't get that passive. That's rough. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this first. It triggered Star-Lord. Yeah, it triggered. He got triggered. No. I'm sorry. It's a funny phrase. Well, I'm just gonna build this up so I can control him, and then I can go off and fire things again. Basically, when Star-Lord's gone, I'll probably won't be controlling as much. I'll probably rely on Vulture's airborne stuff. So I could do this now. Is there 7 amongst... Yes, there is 7 amongst red, yellow, and black, right? Yeah, there is. So let's go. Dang, that's a lot of damage. That's really cool. We're just controlling their AP amounts is what we're doing right now. We're making it so they can't really get as much as they want. Can't let them have all that red either. Nope. I can make one of these right now, and that'll help us get this damage output rolling faster. Let's get one of these blues. And do one of these. Get up in the sky. Right? It's not bad. Or these countdowns that steal AP from the enemy's largest AP pool. Deals damage for each purple tile on the board. It's not bad either. Oof. I'm not sure. Also deals damage. I feel like let's go with this. If only because we know we have a good amount of purple tiles out there, it might actually do more damage in the end. I'm hoping. It's a hope and a prayer, but it's all about purple man. So let's let it be. Let's let it be. What do we got here? It's purple, obviously. Control, manifold. These are all controls over here. So we could just destroy a couple of these to get that purple AP. We're one more match away from having another cast of control on him. That is a manifold. I almost want to match that black. That's rough. I'm going to do it. He's almost dead. It would be so nice to have him gone out of the picture. This won't kill him right now. That just does AP manipulation. He's really close to dead. Okay, so now what... Oh, cool. The manifold killed him. Awesome. So now let's control you. We don't need Thing doing anything funny. So do I just control him while I beat on Mordo? That sounds like a fun idea, right? Okay, let's get rid of, was it red, yellow, and black? So this would get rid of those colors from them. Just depleting some of their reserves. That blue is dangerously close for him. I don't want to let him get that. So let's match that one away. Should we do this now? I think we should go up in the sky now. Because now we have him airborne and him stunned. That works really well. That way we have no threats and no incoming matches from them either. This is literally just cherry picking the AP away now. All right. That was a lot of gain. We'll put up another one of these tiles. Those are good. Do this first, right? Or this becomes plummet. So like I could do this and then choose plummet, right? That'd be fun. Do that. Let's see. Deals damage, destroys 5 random tiles. I mean, that's a nice thing, right? Let's do it. That's pretty beefy. And now he's invisible over there. Let's go back to him. He does have less HP, so we don't want to we don't want to trigger him. Any tiles on the board, enemy abilities are reduced by 1 level. It would just, let's do that. Wow, that just randomly happened. We will control you, right? Or do I do the airborne thing again? Steal 3 blue and green. Oh, stealing the blue and green? Yes, please. Give us that. Less chance of you doing your blue shenanigans. We don't need Blue Man Group running up in here anytime soon. Almost there. I guess we take the blue again, right? You can switch back to him for a little bit, right? Yeah. Ballistic Salvo. Thanks for the yellow AP, I guess. Take that right there. These things are pretty strong. She makes a good, strong strike dial. Make another one. And another one? That was really nice. Should I? Why not, right? I could, like, take him away for a little bit. Then we could work on this guy. Get some black. There we go. You would destroy that thing. You punk. We got a lot of outgoing damage. That's like extra almost 6,000 damage right there. So we should probably do one of these instead. Destroy all strike and protect tiles. Destroy tiles deal 236% increased damage. I don't know if that's really worth it. I mean, I got 4 of them. I don't know if that's really worth it. I think I'll save that one for some other time. 8,000 on a match. Wow. So the next match kills him. I don't want to match that yellow over there. I would rather match that. Thank you. He is really close to getting his Nancy Street special going, that green. And then what? Enthralled Masses again? Probably. Maybe. When a enthralled repeater tile is destroyed, reduce all repeater timers. This is probably chaos, but let's do it. All those extra purples. Yes. Gave me a little bit of what I wanted. Let's do this to destroy some stuff. Mass damage. Wow. It destroyed. That was kind of part of the plan there, a little bit in the back of my mind. It wasn't something I could count on, right? But it was something I was hoping would happen. That full throttle blast destroyed some of the repeaters. It destroys 5 random tiles, right? And when one gets destroyed, the repeaters count down by 1. And since they counted down by 1, they all a bunch of them triggered. And that was the damage you just saw there. It wasn't a thing that I could count on, so I didn't really mention it because that just sounds a little too much like ego at that point. But that's kind of cool that it worked. Hey, okay, John, thanks for joining me, man. Understood. Let's get this, though. The fun one. We got Loner. We got Loner. We got Loner. We're going to turn on the animations as soon as we get in there. Actually, let's go back to the main screen and do it so we get all the animations. Character effects are on. Okay, welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Day 4. Ready for anything. And you got all the Loners lined up. We don't need any extra AP boosts. We don't need any supports. This is an easy walkthrough stage. Ready? Let's go. You get this far, you kind of deserve it. Let's go with something. Well, I guess we'll take the black, right? Kind of like a Game of Thrones character. We're taking the black. Go right here. And we will take that purple. Thank you very much. We're one more match away from controlling someone with Purple Man. Do I take this? I'll take the team up. See if a purple drops. And it did. Good job. And we'll just control you for funsies. Just twist my wrist a little bit. He doesn't even have to do that. It's like it's just a subtle nod, I guess. I love how Electra with barely any blue match power is doing the one matching blues because Purple Man said so. It's kind of funny in my opinion. It's very, very good representation of the character, if we're being honest. The idea that even though Purple Man could do it better, he'd rather have someone else in front of him, you know, doing their best instead of him being in the forefront. That's kind of cool. Let's get a math meme in here. There we go. And come on. Thank you. I just wanted some of those tiles to go off. Let's get some enthralled mobs, because those are fun. Put out some of these volts, bolts, and jolts. Look at all the animations and tiles we have out here. And we'll get rid of that guy. And unfortunately, 2 of those. That shock could trigger some of my enthralled mobs, which is kind of nice. Ooh, so could the volts, bolts, and jolts. That's neat. Didn't even think about that until now, actually. We're going to save the control for a bit, because this wave's almost over. But the extra 1920 strike will be nice to have. Make things speed up a little bit. What do we got over here? A volt? Yeah, we'll leave this alone then. The manifold does its job. Unfortunately, that bolt came a little too late, but it's okay. We'll take what? We could take control of this guy. And we'll put out some more volts. We'll do this little cascade business. I kind of like how the volts, bolts, and jolts could also trigger the enthralled mobs. It's kind of a fun little extra twist in here, but it's kind of random. You can't plan on it because you don't know where the volts are going to go. But hey, it's something fun to play with. Should we fiddle faddle him? That's 26k. That seems like a waste. Let's wait for the next set of people. Next set of people has some of those Sentry Fighter robots in it, which is so annoying. You know, those Ultron bot goons. Ugh. They're horribly annoying. Can we do one of these? Ooh, that'd be good for triggering the repeaters too. Let's wait a turn. And by turn I mean like probably... Oh, no, it's perfect. Worked out. So, if I did this, and we get one of those repeaters in there. Come on, tag one of them. Oh, it's doing a match instead. That's a shame. Oh well. Get the volts back out there again. We're going to save the control and the red fiddle faddle power for someone. Perfect timing. There goes the commander. Purple Man came in here at last. Do we just control him and call it a day? Yeah, we should. Because if we don't, then his passives are going to affect us, and we don't want that. We'll fiddle faddle this guy. Bam. Put out another one of these tiles while it's regular price. Because remember, Purple Man makes things cost more. And I could just do like this, right? Doop, doop. There we go, saving Purple Man for last. Come here, Killgrave. Got no beef with you except for the fact that you're standing between me and completing this mission. Bye-bye. Easy peasy. Like we said before, if you can get through the other waves, like this fourth day run is really just a fun bonus to see how these characters can interact, if at all. But the real challenges is right there. Mordo, Thing, and Star-Lord, along with the Riri, Mockingbird, and Decoy one as well. And we got through them both pretty darn well. Yelena on the first one, and Yelena would work anywhere, let's be honest here. And Vulture on the other one, because of all the AP denial and also the AP generation. He kind of helped out on both sides of the equation there. Also taking someone into the air once in a while when needed. It was a very, very neatly done. Hey Amos, what's up, man? We locked out of these last few fights because I don't have 5-star Electro roster. Ah, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. Shoot. I wish I could offer some sort of advice on it. I don't think there's enough time. I mean, maybe there is, but I don't think there's enough time for you to like favorite her and then pull enough tokens or whatever to get a cover out of her. Nor do I think it's worth your resources to do so. So I basically saying all that to say, like, while it is probably possible for you to pull it off somehow, you'd have to use too many resources to make it worth it. So next time, dude. Next time. That's it. That's Purple Man or Zebediah Killgraves. Welcome to Shield. We got them all done. I want to reiterate to everyone. I'm sorry, what was that? Amos. Nobody have 25 heroes left the roster and they picked one. Isn't that the truth though? I remember those days. Oof. It's so, I gotta admit, it's nice being out of that because it is load off your proverbial video game shoulders when you get there. Just a note to those who are not aware, a couple things. They're all bundled into OneNote, really. Not a Microsoft OneNote, but you know, like a singular note. Starting tomorrow, and you don't see it here yet, but it'll be on your docket soon. A boss is coming on in. Yep, we got a boss fight weekend coming up. That means that Sunday I will be doing another stream as long as real life events allow it, showing how to go through its heroic mode with just 4 stars and under. Also, with that also comes a puzzle gauntlet. We'll have a puzzle gauntlet event starting tomorrow. If I get the chance or the time to, I might start a stream for that. But along with that, I'm also out of town on a slight vacation for the weekend starting tomorrow afternoon. So if I get the time in the morning beforehand, thumbs up, but probably not otherwise. At the worst, I'll see you Sunday for the heroic mode run. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining me, Amos. I appreciate it. And John, thanks for watching in the earlier part of this. I'll catch you guys on real soon as I can get back from this vacation at the very least. Later, everybody.